Let's walk through Guinness Nigeria Unaudited FY 2025 numbers together. Now, I'm sure in case you're wondering, 2025 is yet to be over. Why is it reading as FY? It's quite simple. Guinness runs, like say, odd financial year. So the financial year doesn't start in January. The financial year for Guinness, I believe, ends in June. So it's a bit odd and all that. Now, a bit of context as to why I'm looking at these numbers. Typically, one wouldn't have to bother, one shouldn't have to bother with FY unaudited financial numbers. I mean, we could wait a couple of months and you get them. The audited numbers there is. But we are in a bull market, and I think that if one has a 6 to 12 months view, at bare minimum, why wait another 2 3 months to when the full year numbers are audited numbers, that is, are out. And since we're expecting other breweries numbers, the Q4, the FY25 has Q4, or has the months of April, May, and June, which is Q2 for the other firms, then it doesn't hurt to have them. And in fact, I'm almost tempted to take all the numbers. I'm waiting for Nigerian breweries numbers to be out, and maybe I'll put all Q2 or all latest quarter numbers for the breweries players. So let's get right into it. As always, with a disclaimer, not investment or trading advice. Do your own research. Stocks are high risk investments, and I know that despite these disclaimers, I can't help, people would still go ahead to decide. Some people, I hope they don't, but if you do so, clearly you can't hold me responsible for your investment decisions. FY25, and these are unaudited numbers. Can I squeeze the numbers here? Let's see if I can squeeze that, because I so people don't get misled. Unaudit, right? And I reduce this to maybe 80. 80 still seem big, so I use 72. So can I use 56? Okay. I present. Great. So both are unaudited numbers. Revenue is up. That's pretty good. But the only thing I don't like about the numbers, the profit margins they're rather tiny. I mean, I suspect that they would accelerate this year, but if you're making profit margins of 3%, so for every 100 naira in revenue, just 3 naira is profits, I'm not very interested in that kind of business. It's just too tiny for a high inflation environment like Nigeria. But other than that, I mean, numbers are pretty good. Revenue is up 65.8%. Operating profit up 6.6%. So you had 496 billion in revenue, 47.4 billion in operating profit, profit after tax of 16.2 billion, meaning the firm is returning to profitability, because same period last year, it made a loss after tax of 54.7 billion. FX issues wrecked financial numbers for the firm last year. Earnings per share of 7 naira and 40 kobo. So not bad. I mean, the only thing I don't like about the numbers is that the margins are pretty tiny. I don't like slim margin businesses, more so in a high inflation environment like Nigeria. My view, and maybe I should go back to start with Q5, then go back to my view. Q4 numbers, the margins actually dipped. So I'm wondering why did the margins dip? I need to dissect the numbers further. Revenue wise, revenue is up 50% essentially. Profits is up 469%. So that's pretty good. Profit for the period up 9.4. That's 9.4 billion in profits Q4 2025. And please note that Q4 2025 is from April, May, June. I'm going somewhere with this, so stay with me. Q4 2025 revenue 118 billion, operating profit 18.1 billion, profit after tax 9.4 billion, net profit margin 7.99%. So profit margins dip slightly. Earnings per share is up, so I'm wondering what could have led to the lower profit margins and all that. So the numbers are good, but the bottom line is poor. So I'm wondering why. I need to take a closer look, and maybe I'll write on this. Everything I'm doing a video here, I probably will write on the stocks because I've already prepared my Excel sheet, which is like half of my work done. But do follow me on all platforms because I mean, with Spotify and my cover companies, I'm not going to shoot videos for. I can't do videos at least immediately for all these companies, but I can record Spotify as many episodes as possible. So now the essence of it, and coming to my view, is you had Q4 EPS of 4 naira and 33 kobo. Now my estimation is that it could definitely end full year 2026 with an earnings per share of 12 naira, which is almost about over 50%, just over 50% higher than last year. And so why do I say so? Q4 25 EPS of 4 naira and 33 kobo. I believe that earnings per share would accelerate for Q1. So that's why I have an accumulate view, because while I know that it definitely do better year on year, I can't quite estimate till I see next quarter's numbers. And so I know that, yes, I think there should be less pressure on margins, and so earnings per share will go up. But to the extent they'll go up, I don't know. So I definitely know, by all means, I'm just looking at the numbers. It's clear that this stock is clearly undervalued, but I'd like to see better margins. So in my view, at best, some people might put it as a hold recommendation. In my view, I would rather accumulate, because I think that this coming quarter's numbers should be better. But worst case scenario, if they're not better, and then you walk away with a what, 15, 20%, I mean, or even 15% ballpark scenario, then it wouldn't be so bad as well, if I can use such a term. So I think there's definitely maybe 15-20% upside, but I would rather be cautiously accumulate. But that's my view. Like, you do your own thing. This is my own view as a person. I think that this stock is easily a 130 naira, 140 naira stock. Trading at this price range, I think it's a bit tiny, So those are my views. As always, for more content, check out the website, audio episodes on Spotify, all links to all these platforms are on my YouTube. Any questions, you can also drop a comment section, or send an email to info@greenticketales.com. I have one more video, but the time would shift, because this video should be up maybe by 5. And so you'll be getting the last video sometime around 8 p.m. Nigerian time. Yeah. So thank you all, and I'll see you guys in the next video.